Hi guys. So these will be collective readings for the month of October. This will be for Sagittarius. If the messages here don't resonate with you, check your rising, moon, and Venus readings, or signs for those readings, as there may be messages for you there. I'm going to do things a little bit differently this month. Instead of focusing on love scopes for the month, I'm going to do general reading. And if love comes in, we'll talk about it, or if business comes in, we'll talk about that. But we'll see what comes up for Sagittarius for October. It is going to be a huge month astrologically, not only because there's 2 full moons in October, but there's just a bunch of stuff happening astrologically in October. So please look it up or search it if you're interested. But it's going to impact everyone, but I feel like particularly the fire signs are going to be impacted because it's going to be such a surge of forward momentum for October. So for Sagittarius, let's see, I'm going to start with Oracle cards. This is Wisdom of the Oracle for Sagittarius for October. Sagittarius for October. Okay. Regeneration. So this is, after obviously this tree has been through some things, but its life is starting to come back. It's like a regeneration, that forward momentum that I was talking about. You've been through some things recently, Sagittarius, and the life is starting to come back within you, so to speak. So that's an amazing card. All right, I'm going to take one from the Energy Oracle deck for Sagittarius for October. Appreciation. So there was something that happened in your life that it was what I refer to as a tower moment. It completely crumbled away your foundation. That happens for a reason, so that stronger things can be rebuilt. And you now have an appreciation for this process. Also, it's in regard to your self-worth. This is also in regard to your self-worth. That was crumbled recently by an event that happened in your life, and this is starting to come back. See how she has the rose here? It's like your life is starting to bloom again after something that happened. You now are more grateful, not only towards yourself, but for other things in your life. Okay, this is a huge, you just recently went through like a huge transition process and are starting to get your light back with a greater understanding and appreciation of self, for self-worth, but also being grateful for things around you that you already have. And then for the heart of the reading, I'm going to take a card from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. So this will be your spirit animal for October. Time for a deep dive. Swan Spirit. Yeah. So what you just went through completely shifted your outlook on life, and you had to really dig deep for this inspiration, and you're getting it back, and it's like the little duckling turning to the swan. That's what's happening. See how she's holding this rose up? That's what's happening. It's like things are starting to bloom again after this complete shift. Okay, things are starting to bloom again. You went through a really dark time recently. I can tell already, just with 3 cards out on the table. All right, and then let's get an oracle card from Map Oracle. For Sagittarius. Wide open. This is an amazing card. Because you went through this process recently and you're starting to have a greater appreciation for not only yourself, but the things that are actually meaningful in your life. That definition may have changed recently once you went internally and realized that. You're now open to receiving you're attracting that into your life. It's the law of attraction. By being that. And you're open to what will come. But you now have a clearer sense of your own standards and healthy boundaries. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. Because being in that energy is what's going to be attracted to you. And you're open, you're ready to receive that. You went through a hard time recently, there's no doubt about that. I'm going to take an oracle card from Sacred Destiny Oracle. Delight. You're ready for the next chapter of your life. You're awaiting what it will bring now that you've been through this really hard time and have gone internally, taking risks. Life begins just outside your comfort zone. And you're now coming back stronger with a larger sense of self-worth, knowing what, having your healthy boundaries. You've done the work internally. You're coming out as this graceful swan from all the stuff that you've been through recently and the internal work that you've done. And you have the world in your hands. You have the world in your hands at this point. And this is what it's going to bring. Delight. Incredible. Let me clarify with some tarot. I'm going to use the Everyday Tarot Mini. Let's clarify regeneration for Sagittarius for October. This is going to be a big, you've been through a lot already. Two of Pentacles. So this is about balance. This is about having a lot of things on your plate. It's also about a decision. Okay, a decision was made. That you're no longer going to accept the things that cause your foundation to crumble. It happens for a reason. But it was a decision that you made that you're like, I'm not going to accept that anymore. I know my value. Because you went internally, dug deep, and you realized that you're this beautiful, graceful swan. Okay? And you're ready for what's going to come next. But this is in the recent past. So you were juggling a lot. And a decision was made. It's also about balance. Okay? So appreciation. 7 of Swords. Someone was withholding information from you. Someone was being sneaky, deceitful, not giving you the full truth. And this is probably what crumbled your sense of foundation. But that's good, because this is not a good energy from whoever you were dealing with, and you now have a better sense of what of your healthy boundaries, that you're not going to tolerate this behavior anymore. A decision was made. I'm not going to tolerate that behavior anymore. And this is where you're at right now. Okay. Swan Spirit. Ace of Cups, self-love. Look at these two images side by side, just from the decks we chose to use. As I was saying, this is you. It's like the duckling that turned into this grateful, beautiful swan. This is a lot of love for self. What you went through completely reset your sense of personal value, your sense of self-worth. That was completely restored. And now you're in this energy. This is beautiful. This is at the heart of the reading. This is incredible. This is an awesome energy to be in. Seriously. You found unconditional love for self because you went through such hard times with people that weren't being upfront with you. And you made a decision, I'm not going to tolerate that anymore. Wide open. Ace of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? Wow. Again, so in the recent past, we have the Two of Pentacles, and now we have the Ace of Pentacles. As I was saying, you made a choice. You made a choice for a brand new stable beginning, and you're open. This is a gift from the universe. Whatever happened with this person, where they were being deceitful and dishonest and withholding information from you, that crumbled that prior foundation that caused that tower moment, it was for a reason. It was so that this could happen. Because you found that sense of self-worth, that unconditional love. This is a stable new beginning, a gift from the universe. Okay? Something very promising. And you're like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I've been through it. I'm ready for the next chapter. Ace. So the start of something, right? And you have two aces on the table. You have two aces on the table. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. This is a brand new chapter for you. With unconditional love for self, stable, solid, knowing your worth, knowing what you're not going to tolerate anymore, that crosses your healthy boundaries, that leaves you feeling depleted and drained. You've been through that. You're like, this is really a really awesome reading, Sag. Okay, delight. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. You're going to have so many options with this brand new chapter of your life. You're going to have so many doors open. Whatever you shut the door on in the past was that sneaky, deceitful, withholding information energy. You shut the door on that. No question. That's very clear here. And you're going to have several pleasant doors opening up for you. You're going to have several options. And you're like, I'm ready. This is awesome reading for October. The Lovers. You may have been dealing with a Gemini. You may have several choices in love. You made a choice in love to get rid of this person to shut the door on this person who is being super sneaky and just taking. You dropped that, found your sense of self-worth, moving forward, and you're gonna have several options. There's also earth and water here. I mean, really all the signs are represented here. So let me get some messages. I feel like a message wants to come through. I want to get some, let me use Island Time Wellness Oracle. Let's see what comes out about this decision that was made about this person in the past that was not being sneaky and hiding information. It happened for a reason. Let's see. For Sagittarius. Unconditional love, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. This was the reason. That's indicated very clearly in the heart of the reading. Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Ace of Cups, a lot of love. This is what it was for. Unconditional love. So that you could understand the definition of that versus conditional love. Because what you were dealing with before was conditional love. Heartbroken. Yeah. It is a tough transition. Especially when you trusted someone and only to realize that it was conditional love. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. You went through this already. You went through that. See how she's kind of like kissing it goodbye? You went through that heartbreak. And you made a decision. I'm not going to accept that anymore. That conditional love. Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. Okay. So, options, again, and risk. That goes in line with being open and Seven of Cups. You're going to have several options. And it was a taking a risk, the decision that you made, but it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off big time. Healthy choices at the bottom. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. That's exactly what I was saying at the heart of the reading. that's what you're focusing on at this moment, okay? And that's setting up the next chapter of your life beautifully. There are amazing things in store for you, and you're going to be able to choose. Let's see. Messages. I'm going to take a Messages of Love Oracle card. Let's see what this deck has to say. Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Yeah, I feel like you already went through that, to be honest with you. I don't feel like this is current energy. I feel like this is recent past. You could still be in this mode, but the forward momentum of October is going to be putting you in this energy. Okay, you may still be in this energy, but I feel like it's going to end soon. You're almost done processing what happened and moving forward. You've definitely shut the door on what this person that in the past, you've definitely shut that door. And I think it's the right call based on what I'm seeing here. And it's only positive things going forward. And it's still a little bit unknown, the outcome, because it's like the new it's like the new start of the next chapter of your life. But it's all looking super positive. Let me take one more from here. Stability. This relationship can stand the test of time and healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So I feel like that's kind of either recent past or current energy, and that's going to be leaving soon, but it's for this stability. That couldn't be any more clear. Stable new beginning. Clarified twice. You definitely made the right choice. I want to reassure you of that. And you have pleasant things, and it's going to be what you make it. But I feel like you have that like grounded energy and that sense of self-appreciation now, and you're not going to tolerate anything that crosses your healthy boundaries anymore. So good job, Sagittarius. I love it. So yeah, if that didn't resonate with you, please check your rising moon or Venus signs. But other than that, I hope you have a great month, and I'll check in again with you next month.